It's Matric Results Day, and from the northwest we go now to Mpumalanga, and that's where we find our reporter Sphephile Lunene in Mpumalanga Province. And good morning to you, Sphephile, and do tell us who you're with, and of course the learners behind you looking absolutely dapper, but it's over to you.
Sakina, we're coming to you live from Nkomazi, where the MEC is here to deliver the results to the matriculants, schools, principals and all. Mpumalanga has improved by 4.2% to 79%, which is quite an achievement. But for more on this, we'll be talking to the MEC for Education in Mpumalanga, Mr. Sibusiso Malaza. MEC, what do you attribute such an achievement to?
Good morning, Sakina and the viewers. I think as a province, we pride ourselves to the outcomes that we have received. This talks to the hard work of educators and learners and the public in general. We've put strategies to ensure that learners are supported throughout the year. We've had our camps in winter, we've had our camps in summer to ensure that our learners are ready for the examination. Although our target was 80%, we're still confident that come 2019, we'll be flying above 80% as a province. And we're certain that with these learners that are here, it is evident that as Mpumalanga, we have top achievers. You will recall that over years, Mpumalanga have been growing slowly, but now we're certain that there's no turning back. And as of now, we want to reassure those ones that who have passed, those who have applied for our bursaries, will communicate with them in due course. But it's important to mention that those that are our top 10, automatically they've qualified for our bursaries. We're also going to communicate with our boarding schools. Remember, when we're closing the farm schools, we had one boarding schools, that the top 3 achievers are going to qualify for bursaries automatically in those boarding schools.
Yes, then my next question was going to be about that. We've got one of the schools here in Nkomazi which was opened for those to close down those farm schools, and it has performed really well. How do you get there? How do you feel about that?
We proud ourselves as a province. You'll recall that those learners said they'd stay in the situation where they were in farm schools with the conditions that they live under. They would have not done well. But we've grouped them and take them to our boarding schools, and they are doing very well. That is why we want to encourage them and ensure that the top 3 achievers automatically qualifies for bursaries. But also we want to say to them, because they are in a boarding school, we expect 100% all the way from them, because they spend their time there at a boarding school.
Talk to those who are going to Matric this year.
I want to say to the class of 2019, they must draw lesson to the class of 2018. They've worked very hard, they've made us proud as a province, and want to recall that as they start the year, they start now and ensure that Mpumalanga flies above 80% come 2019.
Thank you, MSC. Now, that was MEC Sibusiso Malaza from the Department of Education in Mpumalanga. Now we have 4 learners that have obtained above 80%, and most of them are from the Ehlanzane region. We have Natasha here who'll explain how she got to be where she is. Natasha, briefly tell us a secret to studying. How did you study? How did you get to where you are?
Okay, well, I found that for subjects that are very theory-based, it's best to just repeat until you get the work. Break the work into small sections and don't move on until the next section until you understand the first one fully. And then for subjects that are more practical, like math and physical science and accounting, practice is the only thing that works. So do past exam papers, both NSC and IEB, and do all the exercises in the book. Ask your teacher for extra examples and just keep practicing, keep working at it.
How do you feel about your achievement?
I'm very excited, I'm very happy, but I'm also feeling quite overwhelmed. I was not expecting this, so it's good to be here though.
What are you going to study?
Medicine at University of Cape Town.
Okay, where exactly did you excel? What did you get for math, science and all?
Math was my favorite subject, but I think my best subject was history, actually.
Okay, but you still want to go and do medicine even though you love history?
Yes.
Okay, what can you say to the learners that are in Matric this year? How can you encourage them that it's doable, they can do it?
Well, the beginning is very difficult. There's a lot of sleepless nights because it's a lot of work and it's very, very fast. But you need to persevere because it is the hardest part. And once you get into that pattern, once you get into the rhythm, then things will start to come easier.
Okay, thank you, Natasha, for your time. That was Natasha, one of the top 10 achievers in the province. She says she's overwhelmed. She wasn't expecting this. It came above her expectation. Back to you, studio.
And thank you there from Mpumalanga Sphephile Lunene there with the top achievers and the MEC in that province. And as we promised you, do stay tuned to SABC News Channel 404 throughout the day